Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? Mel, how are you? Good to see you. Farah, yeah, Farah, you're in from the beginning. There's a first. Gordon, how you doing? Steve, there's Steve. There's King. Good evening. Good evening. Right, I thought we'd have a bit of tourist bus. We haven't done this for a while, have we? I'm gonna drive around and look for the patch. I know there isn't one, but we were promised one, weren't we? We were promised one. As soon as Fernbus came out, they said, "Don't worry, everybody. We'll go back. We'll fix everything that's up with Tourist Bus on the console, and what we'll do is we'll get it sorted." But there isn't a patch yet, so there isn't a patch. So no crash. No, I can't promise that, Mel. No crash stream. No way. No way. I'm always gonna crash. Stewie, how you doing? Who else have we got? We've got Tony. How you doing? New to the channel. Love the content. You're more than welcome, Tony. Good to see you. Okie dokie. CJD's in. Hi Lee. How are you? Right. So I'm gonna do a new game because I've already got a route. Oh, this is the one. It's a bit of a beast, this one. So I think we're starting down at, we're starting at Costa Calma, as you can see. I think we go all the way up the left-hand side, pretty much right to the top. Then we come back on ourselves a little bit through Puerto del Rosario, through Castillo, Caleta de Fuste, and I don't care if Farah tells me I'm saying that wrong. And then back down this right-hand side. There's going to be some tight bends, as there always is. So, but don't worry, I'm going in the minibus, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to cheat. So let's get into it anyway. Yeah, that's the one. Route 5. I'm just going to go with this W906 in the old fake TUI livery that's going on. Let's just check the weather. I think I'll just put it to sunshine. Why not? What time? Oh no, that's the controls, isn't it? Wrong button. This is what I wanted. 9:14 a.m. 2nd of August. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's get on with it. SNCF, how are you? This is going to be good. It's the death rod. Oh yeah, I'm terrible at this. The Mercedes minibus, it definitely is, yeah. It is TUI. Yeah, it's a complete fake of TUI, isn't it? Even the badge, look at the little logo there. Let's jump in. I still like playing this. I still like playing it. I just want it fixing, then I can do my shuttle runs properly. Bug, how you doing? Right, let's get it started. Also, let me know about the sound. I'm going to make sure you can hear me over the top of this. You might not want to hear me, but actually I want to put that in neutral, don't I, first? I don't want to do anything with that yet. Let's get the aircon on. Yeah, at least the controls are the same as Fernbus, aren't they? So we're kind of halfway there. Let's do that. The announcement doesn't work on this, does it? The spoken announcement. Right, I think that's enough. Everybody's getting on now, look. We've got to cycle through the 6 different views, haven't we, to see everybody getting in. Sound is good, excellent. Thanks, Mel. How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming in. On Saturday, I'm planning on Saturday, by the way, just while I remember, I'm going to go back to Fernbus. I'm going to do I'm not going to do the one that you did, Lee. I'm going to do a different bit of a trek from the bottom of... Actually, I'm starting in Switzerland, I think. I'm going to the left of the map in Fernbus, all the way up the left-hand side through France, through the coastal towns in France, and up to the top. It's quite a big route, and I've not run it yet, so I don't know how long it's going to take me, but that's the plan for Saturday afternoon, if anybody's around and they're interested. Jack the Train Spotter, how are you? Snap into a Slim Jim. He's doing his macho man impression again, his Farah look. Right, shall we get going? Now I'm going to try and read the chat whilst I'm driving, but there's not as many straight roads in this, of course, as there is on Fernbus, but we'll see how we get on. We'll go back inside. Hi Lee, how you doing? Sorry I'm late. That's alright, we've only just started. You've not missed a thing apart from Farah's banter, which you can always do without. Right. Let's go. Yes, I'm cheating a bit because I'm using this minibus. But I mean, you know, given my reputation for crashes, as you've all been saying, you know, this is the safest, especially when I'm trying to read the chat. I want to try and get there in one piece if we can. If anybody sees the patch on the way, shout and tell me. Yeah, so this is, I should have said at the beginning, this is free play mode. I'm not in the career because I've reached a point in career that I can't go beyond, really, because the tour guide thing isn't working. Not on the PlayStation, it isn't, and some of the shuttle runs are not working. I've done a couple of them, but that's why in Fernbus, being able to stop at a oh, I took that wide, didn't I? Being able to stop at a bus stop and pick up the passengers and it works, that's a bit of a breath of fresh air, that, compared to this. However, the driving in this is good. So I thought, why not? I did have a quick look on the channel for when I last live streamed this. Would you believe it? 14th of September last year. Crazy. The good thing about this is though, because you don't have to check the passengers in, unlike Fernbus, you can just keep your finger on the brake and you don't have to start putting it in neutral and putting the handbrake on, etc. Will the next patch include anyone? What will the next patch include? Anyone? No. Just I hope those fixes that I just mentioned for those bits, certainly, so that the career can carry on. And now you're all talking about wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling for years. I used to watch it quite a lot. I used to also go and watch the local wrestling in Preston and in Stockport actually as well. What have I done now? Have I grounded it? Let's have a look outside. I've done this before as well. Look at the wheel spin. Right, let's try and get ourselves out of this. There we go. Unlike Train Sim World, we don't have sand, so we can't get a grip, even though I'm on sand, so I should get a grip there, look. Anyway, off we go. La Parade is next, 2 kilometres. We'll never know what's in the patch until our illustrious leader allows us to... Oh god, I'm looking me up the roundabout now. Until our illustrious leader lets us know that is correct. Yeah, and I'm not in that Discord anymore. We're talking about Fabian, by the way. I'm not in the Discord. So, you guys might find out before I do, I think. See if anybody wants to get off. There's nobody getting on. Hey Gary, how are you? You're enjoying the game? Excellent. Preston, Stockport, PCW and Future Shock. Yeah, exactly, King. Yeah. I used to go to Future Shock a lot on a Sunday night in the old guild hall there. Yeah. When you say you've worked for them, you mean as a wrestler? Do you wrestle? Wait, are these guys getting on now? I'm shutting the doors. Come on, you're late. Oh, now that, come on. Just teleporting now into the actual bus. Right, let's get going. No, it's not. No, it's not the new update. Not yet. We're just speculating about when it will come and what is in it, or what we would like in it. The promise was that once Fernbus was released on console, the team would then be free to move back to this to fix all the issues, because there's a lot of you, I think, I can't remember actually, Farah, if you picked this up, but I know you said you weren't getting Fernbus until this was fixed. I think Puzzle Peanut, I've not seen Puzzle Peanut for a while, but I think Puzzle Peanut said the same. He wanted to see the promise fixes for this before he moved to Fernbus, but out of the two of them, Fernbus is the better game, although I do really still enjoy this one. Look at the views are great. Whoops. I'm driving like Lee now, reading a chat. You're working in live and post-production, got you. Mr. Water, how are you? Right, so we've got 21 kilometres till we reach Pahara. I'm presuming that is right, Pahara. You don't pronounce the J. What job list am I doing? I'm on the free play, Gary. So I've just created a route that. Let me show you the route. Here's excuse me. Here's the route. So we started off down the bottom. We're going all the way up this left-hand side, all the way up to Corralejo, and then once we get there, come back on ourselves a little bit, and then we're coming down the right-hand side. Not quite a complete circle, but near enough. So that's what we're doing. If I can stay on the road, that is. Thanks everyone for coming in though, appreciate it. Just a quick update, we're only about 150 subscribers away from 2,000, which is excellent. So thanks everybody for joining up. Won't be long now. I still like these dust clouds, by the way, that keep coming across down at this end of the map. Great. Yeah, thanks Mel. And Lee. Oh, here's our resident native Spanish speaker, Xavier. Welcome back. You can tell me I'm pronouncing all the names wrong now, Xavier. Right. No, I haven't driven on this island for quite a while. I forget how tight some of these bends are at speed. Let's go. Oh god, I forgot about that. Wait. That's what I wanted to do. Keep forgetting. I keep thinking I can press a button and go straight outside, but you've got to cycle through all the views. got some impatient driver behind me now. Oh, Lee, you're looking forward to Tram Sim? Yeah, I don't know too much about it yet. I think obviously on PC it was published by Aerosoft, wasn't it? But for the console, that's why Dovetail are involved. So Dovetail aren't developing it, Dovetail are just publishing it. I think the actual developers, I think they're called ViewApp. I think it's ViewApp. But yeah, they updated us yesterday just before that trailer went out. The ambassadors, that is. So I'm quite looking forward to bringing that to the channel. I don't know. Oh my god! Right, that's me in this view, not doing very well. You didn't see that. At least nobody's calling me a rowdy like on Fernbus. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll get early access or not. I'll certainly try. So if some of you are planning to pick it up and you wonder how it's going to run on the console, definitely we'll be playing it. So if I can get it before the release date, then we'll definitely take a look at it. At least driving outside like this is easier than driving outside on the road. Although it isn't perfect. Right. Here's Bahora, so we're stopping. I'll catch up with the chat once I pull in. See if we've got any takers. Yeah, there's a few people here. I've not noticed actually, is it the same character models in this? The same as on Fernbus? I've not even checked that, you know. Looks like it is, doesn't it? I see the guy with the hat there. He's definitely in Fernbus. That guy there is definitely in Fernbus. On the left. See what? Yeah. You hate using the near plan on this. Yeah, it's okay in some parts, isn't it? But it's tricky down the bottom end of the island. It's very, very tight round there. That's where I always crash into those metal railings. One thing they should add is multiplayer, so people can play together. On this, you mean, Gary, or you mean on Fernbus? See what? Yeah, this is Fuerteventura, Xavier. Yeah, exactly. Have I played any more of that Japanese train game? Yeah, I've played it quite a bit. Yeah. It's good. It's really weird. So you're talking about what's it even called? I can't remember what it's called. Journey to Kyoto. Japanese train sim. Journey to Kyoto. It's different. Yeah, it's basically they've taken a cab ride, and if you go fast, the video speeds up. If you slow down, the video slows down. It's as straightforward as that. But do you know what? I said it in the first look. It's strangely addictive because it's obviously you know, real footage. So yeah, I mean, if you see it in a sale and you fancy picking it up, I'd say yeah, get it, because like Farah says, it is oddly addictive. Bit different. Yeah, bit different as Farah says there, yeah. Right, let's go back in. Multiplayer for Tourist Bus Simulator, yeah. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, we said before as well. You don't see any other buses in Tourist Bus. I mean, you do in Fernbus, but you don't see any in Tourist Bus. So in career mode, you would at least expect to see your own AI drivers from your company going around, but that isn't a thing. Okay, here we are. This is where you don't take the near plan. This is where the minibus trick actually comes into its own. They're still tight though. The visibility right and left from a static driving position, it's still tricky. The AI are still stopping for me, though. They don't trust me. And they don't want me to hit those rectangle marshmallows there that are keeping me on the road. Nice and fresh looking those, aren't they? Right, I'll cut a corner here. Oh, you've been playing Journey to Kyoto as well, Xavier? Addictive, yeah. It's just there's only that one main line and a branch line, so from a variety perspective there's not a lot in there, but there's all sorts of challenges in there for you to drive it better. So this is the thing, you keep going back to it and you keep trying to beat your score and getting the right stopping distances, which isn't as easy as it looks. Right, we're only 7 kilometres from Betancuria, I think that is. Just winding our way down the hill now. I tell you what, that's some drop down there, isn't it? If those marshmallows shift, we're in trouble. I was looking in the PlayStation menu earlier, just at this game. I've played 62 hours in Tourist Bus. I actually thought it'd be a little bit more than that. I think I've streamed most of those hours, if I'm honest. But 62 hours is pretty decent. Doesn't compare to Train Sim World, where I've got hundreds of hours, but it's not bad, is it? This has got to be the most difficult section to drive and keep up with chat. So if I miss something, as soon as I get back on the straight, I'll take a look. I think we're just coming to the bottom of it now. Now that wasn't too stressful, but in one of the bigger buses it's a different story. We've only got 2 kilometres to the next stop. Here it is just at the top, so I'll stop here and have a quick catch up. The doors open. Both games do rain rubbish on the PS5. Where did I see? I can't remember on the PS5, but I saw you played it, Lee, on your Xbox. I think you were driving in the rain, and I thought on your stream it looked pretty good. I think. I can't really remember. I tend to have it. I had it on in Fernbus. I had the weather on dynamic, but I kept getting the scenery was flashing quite a lot. So I turned that off, and I just tend to set it to sun right now. You can't really get into this game, Lee. Tried several times. We'll try again after the mysterious patch. Yeah. I mean, if you just try it, just do what I'm doing now and just go for the free play. The career. I find the career a bit, I've said it before, I find the career a bit tedious in this, to be completely honest with you. I just prefer the driving aspect, I guess because this is an island. there's a lot less driving to do than there is on Fernbus. You know, Fernbus you can get away with just driving because you can potentially drive for hours, can't you? Real time. But with this, you know, if you're just going straight end to end in the island, I think it takes 35-40 minutes. So, you know, there's definitely not as much driving to do. And this is why tonight I'm in the free play. I just didn't want to do the career. The shuttle run's not working will annoy me a little bit. Back uphill again. Getting into traffic now. I'll tell you another thing, you don't want to break down up here, do you? Because what would you have to do? You have to roll it backwards. I mean, there's nothing either side of you. Imagine the traffic jam. There's a few touristy kind of spots, like this one here on the left. But I mean, if your engine goes and you just straight break down and you can't get there, then you know there's no such thing as laybys on this. Dread to think. The RAC, or the Spanish equivalent, have probably got a station right at the bottom of this hill, I think. The rain is better on Series S. I thought so. I thought I'd seen it there. I did mean to try it. I remember I tried rain right at the beginning on Fernbus, and it was kind of... they might have fixed it now, but it was like the floor was sort of flashing like white, between white and grey. It wasn't very good. But I know they've done one or two patches, haven't they, on Fernbus since then, since the beginning. So it may have changed now. I just need to check it. But like you say, Mr. Water, if it's still no good, then there's another thing to get fixed. So this guy's got sense down here. Look, he's waiting for me. He doesn't want to risk his insurance. There's the town that we're headed for, just off there in the distance. Oh, there's the first crash. Don't tell SNCF, he's got his little ticker going. That's my fault. I was way too tight around that bend. Way too tight. We're doing so well. That's the end of the sort of mountain section there as well. Not to worry. We live on. Hi Krezza, how are you? If the game works on Series S, you can drive buses and that's all you want. I think I caught something then, Xavier, sorry, further up. Did you say Sandpatch Grade and Great Western, did you say? Are they made by the same people? They are, yeah, they're both, oh, now I've missed my turning. They're both DTG, those ones. Right, let's just adjust. That's because I'm reading the chat. Missed my turn completely. Not to worry. My journey, how you doing? Will I be doing any more train life videos? Yeah, I think so. Definitely, yeah. Have you seen the recent ones? I did an ICE one, and I did another Orient Express one just recently. So yeah, I'm still playing it because I'm going for the platinum trophy. I can't promise that they're still supporting that game because that Discord has gone very, very quiet. But I'll still be playing it. Yeah, definitely. I still quite enjoy that. It's a bit different to Train Sim World, so. Right, we finally made it to this stop. Let's get the doors open. Can't wait to hear me say, is it Llanos? That sounds Welsh. If I say Llanos, that sounds Welsh, doesn't it? Llanos de Concepcion. There you go. Now you can laugh. Hey Tok, how are you? Farah left for a few minutes and now you're having to do another 2 pence. Yeah, you got to watch the adverts again. My journey says watch most of them, got me into that game. So that's very good. Yeah, I'm glad they've helped, especially the tutorial type ones, because a lot of new players in Train Life, it can seem a bit complicated at the beginning, can't it? How you use the service centre and set your train up for different. Oh, look at this now! Get out my way! Setting your train up for different cargo or passenger, etc. So yeah, I'm glad they've helped. No worries, Mel. Thanks for coming in. See you later. Oh, I did a good job. Oh, excellent. Perhaps my span. Oh, there's that creepy statue that I always mention. Look, you see that? Why would you want that outside your house? What even is that? I don't like it at all. Got a thing about statues. They're just creepy, just generally. Perhaps my Spanish is better than my German then, in that case. Right, let's go for it. We've got 18 kilometres till Tindaya. That one's quite easy to say. There's lots of hippies in Fuerteventura. Oh, because of the statues you're on about. Weeping angels? Is that what they are? Is that actually a thing? You see weeping angels in cemeteries, don't you? I've never seen one on a street before, but you could be right. As long as they don't come to life, we're alright. We're way too fast around these bends, although it says you can do 90. 60 around the bend, 90 down this section. Weeping Angels sounds like a soft punk album cover, yeah. Talk. You'd like to get into this again before buying Fernbus. I think Fernbus is the better game out of the two. This one's good. Both have got slight issues, haven't they? But it depends what you want, because, like I was saying earlier, this has got the kind of career mode. Fernbus hasn't. Although you're collecting points and getting XP and doing different tasks, you don't actually run a company like you do in the career mode for this. So that, it depends what you want to do. Fernbus is more the driving game, isn't it? Pure driving game, which I quite like. You take it the real statues are on the island in real life. I would assume so. I don't know. Whoever's next to go there on holiday can check it out for us. What's my opinion on the update for Bus Simulator 21 and the update? Well, I keep saying this. I think Lee, you said this as well. Bus Simulator 21. I've not actually played a lot of it. I was very, very late into getting Bus Sim 21. In fact, Astrogon sent it to me. So I was playing it for a little bit. I got a little bit frustrated with the fact that you had to build up your bus stops and follow the prompts for creating routes and upgrading routes and that kind of thing. The driving itself I found okay. I've promised myself I'm going to go back to it. I might even do a video this week on Bus Sim 21. But when the update comes out, especially with it being a PS5 upgrade as well, because it's PS4 at the moment, isn't it? If you're on just PlayStation, I'm looking forward to seeing it in the next gen version. So yeah, I'll definitely be playing some of that, I think. Let's get the doors closed. At the next stop, I'll bring up the map and I will show you where we are. La Juarez, I think, is the next stop. $16 kilometers. Yeah, with Bus Sim, I was playing the very old Bus Sim that came out on PlayStation, and a lot of you guys were saying you didn't like the cartoony kind of look of Bus Sim 21. But then I thought, well, I'll try it, and I'll see. And I know what you mean. I definitely know what you mean about the cartoony look and feel, but I kind of got used to it after a little bit. But it was just, it was the tasks that they asked you to do that was getting on my nerves a little bit. Hey Tom, how are you? Tom Simmons there. Bus Simulator 21 updated on 16th of May. Yeah, they made it a week. Was it a week earlier than they originally announced it? Yeah, we'll definitely play that. That'll be the new thing, so we'll play some of that. You guys can perhaps teach me actually on that. Is this based on real life locations? Yeah, this is the island of Fuerteventura. So this is all real. I haven't been here. I don't know if have you been here, Xavier? Is this far from you? But it's meant to be like for like. Yeah, creating routes is a pain. Yeah, that's the only thing about it. I didn't mind the cartoony effect once I got used to it. But then again, the first Bus Sim, you had to go through creating the routes, didn't you? As well, it was the same thing for the career mode. You had to You had to do it that way. But I believe with the new update, there's also a free play coming, is there? Similar to this, so you can actually step out of the career. Maybe that's why there's a free play coming. Maybe they got some feedback from a lot of people that they didn't like the career mode too much. And Tok, you're looking forward to the new Peak Forest route. Oh yeah, Train Sim World's got some good stuff coming. It really has. Midland Main Line will be first, won't it? A lot of people excited for the Midland Main Line. I'm quite looking forward to driving the HST again somewhere other than Great Western. But yeah, Peak Forest is good. Another steam route. I've been playing quite a lot of the West Cornwall Steam Rail Tour pack recently. That's quite nice too. Yes, there's a lot coming up for Train Sim World. Oh, it's a party town full of hippies and surfers. Actually, I think we went once on one of the live streams, but down the other end of the island, right at the bottom end of the island. I was going to show you the map, wasn't I, as well? Down this end. Hang on, let me zoom out. How do I? Once I get the zoom working, down this end of the map, down near Cofete, down there in the bottom left-hand corner, there's actually a nudist beach down there, and I'm not kidding. We went there in one of the live streams we did, and what they've done is everybody's nude on the beach, but they've kind of like blurred it out. So you can't really see anything, which is probably a good thing, because I don't know what animated naked bodies actually look like. Anyway, I'm going to change the subject now, but yeah, down that end, that's what you can see if you go down there and have a sneak peek. But anyway, here's the map. This is us, the green arrow at the top. So we're going right north there to Corralejo, and then we're coming all the way down this side through Puerto del Rosario and back down this right hand side, right down to the bottom. So we've still got quite a way to go. And I'm just wondering if these people are actually getting in the bus. Nope. Nope, they've changed their minds. Fair enough. People are like, hang on, people are just like coming out of nowhere. Do you see that? I don't think they're getting on though. Alright. Well, we've stayed here too long, so let's get going. Hoping the UK will come to Fernbus. Yeah, I do, yeah. That would be perfect, wouldn't it, that? Hello Dave, how are you? You finally took a break, have you, Dave, from Nidatalbarn to come and see us? Mr. Level 800 on TSW, or what are you now? Are you 800? You're somewhere around 800, are you? Something like that. That's some grinding, that is. So we're nearly at the most northerly tip of the island just now. about simulating an island, there isn't really any invisible barriers blocking you off at the end of the map. That's true. Or you've been doing Cajon Pass and making a scenario for Horseshoe Curve. You know, Horseshoe Curve, I've not played that very much. Cajon Pass, actually, I really quite enjoy that. Of all those US freight routes that TSW has got, Cajon Pass, which was the one that was included with TSW3, is actually one of the better ones. Quite like it. Yeah, what level are you, Dave, in TSW? It is about 800, isn't it? Or have I added a few on there? It's something daft. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Let's watch we don't get sideswiped at this junction, which can happen sometimes in this game. I really have to stop sliding those brakes as well. It doesn't take much to do that. Level 620. Well, that's still quite a lot. I think I'm 3,800, and they said 3,000 then. 380 or something. I think I am. Patrick says, "Why are you not live on Fernbus?" Saturday afternoon, Patrick. Will be Fernbus. We're doing a big one on Saturday afternoon. If you fancy it. What's my favourite TSW route? Oh, everybody asked me that. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know, although it changes all the time. I do quite like the recent two. Nidatalborn I quite like, because it's a little bit different to the others in some way I can't quite put my finger on. And I like the Mainz Koblenz as well, which came out recently. I think that's quite good. They're both Germans, but UK routes, I've always liked Northern Transpennine. That is still one of my favourite ones. I don't know. There's so much choice, it's difficult. "31 kilometres now. Have I driven the AI cars in Fernbus?" Yeah, I did that for the trophy. Yeah, I just jumped in one. I jumped in one I think I was in Paris, and I just put my foot down, so to speak. I ended up going off the map and into some netherworld, just dropping like a stone. The next thing, I landed back on the road again, which was a bit weird. But yeah, I've jumped in a couple, yeah. You can do that in this as well. That's another thing we did on stream once. We did it quite by accident on the stream. Get this Volvo out of the way. Land of Mordor, how are you? Ah, it was you that asked that question, Land of Mordor. You've only got a few towns and cities to do in Fernbus and you're finished. You can tell you've retired, Dave. You've got far too much time on your hands. Mr. Water, you like Birmingham Cross City? Yeah, but that is a good route, yeah. That's what I mean. There's a lot of these routes stand out on their own right. It's difficult to compare them because they're different to each other, so they all have things about them that you can't compare, that you quite like. So you end up, when you get asked what's your favourite, probably got about 5 or 6 equal favourites. Northern Transpennine always been your favourite, but no update. The night buildings, oh yeah. Yeah, some routes have got station buildings lit up, haven't they? I think though with Northern Transpennine, they're trying to get over the sort of idea that the 80s, the early 80s, or whenever North Transpennine is set, was a bit bleak and a bit, you know, dark. That's probably why they're not lighting it up too much with building lights, etc. Right, let's take a look. After this guy, we'll go. You got too much time, Dave. Look, it's not a bad thing. You have to get another one of your trips planned in down to West Somerset Railway. Go and see what's new down there. Once I get around this corner I won't be able to see to my left, so I'm just going to go for it. Just trying to read the chat, that's why I'm all over the road, that's my excuse. Yeah, you're going to go to West Somerset. I know you've been down there a few times, Dave, down to West Somerset. Mr. Water, you've only got a few cities to unlock in Fernbus. Well, you guys have been hammering it. 30,000 XP. I think I'm on about 14,000, I think. Nidatalborn, the future of DLCs. Yeah, could be. It's nice, that one, isn't it? But like I was saying in the first look of Nidatalborn, it was made by a third party, wasn't it? So I guess they've got a little bit more time to spend. They can spend full time on the route without going off, you know, fixing other things like Dovetail have to. They can dedicate everybody to the route. It sounds like they have as well. They talked about it quite passionately, didn't they, on the Dovetail stream? I don't know if you saw that, but they're obviously quite proud of it. I think it's probably doing well. I don't know that it is, but just based on all the feedback I see on the forums, I think it's a popular route, that one. Four kilometres to go to the next stop. Enjoyed your first run in Fernbus last night. Looking forward to opening up more of them. I didn't realise, Steve, that you'd only just got it. Actually, did you say was it you that said the other day, Steve, Fernbus or something else? Was it you that asked that question? I think we all said Fernbus. It is good. It is good. You can just sit down there, can't you, and just think, right, where am I going? And you just, you know, you can go for half an hour, however long you've got. The run that I'm going to do on Saturday, I think it could take me up to sort of 3 hours. The one that I've got planned. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a good one. That was it. Firm bus or truck driver. I knew it was an easy decision. I would be surprised if anybody. I'm gonna stick my neck out, but I would be surprised if anybody would have chose truck driver out of those two. Dave, you're getting the tram sim, then you'll be waiting for the bus when that comes out. Yeah, we don't know if that's coming out, do we, yet? For console. Although we would expect it, wouldn't we? Really. You're coming to the UK, Xavier, in summer. The likelihood is you will see a 37. They are still knocking about. Yeah, if the bus does come out for console, that'll be brilliant. Like you said, Mr. Waterloo, still early access, isn't it, for PC? So it's going to be quite some time. Hey Rogan, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Oh, that's right, yeah, the East Lancs Railway have got 37s. Yep, they have. They have. That's not too far from me, that. I quite like the East Lancs Railway because it's just like it's not like a heritage railway, it's like a normal railway. People properly use it to go about the day. Instead of jumping on the bus, they'll jump on an old train and just go a couple of stops down to work or whatever. Good, thanks Rogan, yeah, not bad. I always get mixed up here. I meant to go down this one. That was a quick recovery there. I always do that when I get to that section. Got 27 kilometres to La Mata, which is the next stop. This is the airport over on the left. You saw an HST today, yeah. Well, that Pullman, that Pullman that I saw that I put on the channel, that's the first HST I think I've ever seen. Although saying that, what was really weird is when I went to London last Wednesday, it was for work. When I went through Crewe. The museum, the railway museum at Crewe, had the Heritage Centre. They had an Intercity 125 HST parked up. So I actually saw the real thing in the old classic livery, which was quite nice. The APT was still there. I tell you what, the APT is looking a bit shoddy these days. I think they need to do some restoration work on that. The outside of it looks really rough because they just leave it out in the weather, don't they? Yeah, you're right, Tom. I think like we said with all these games, you know, they'll be sat there thinking, right, well, we've already made the bus. Once it's out fully on PC, then they'll be thinking, well, we bring it to console, we'll make, you know, X thousand pounds or dollars on day one. So why would we not just port it? I think once they've got the game working, I imagine the port isn't as difficult. They just pay somebody that does ports, don't they? Like TML for this one. Just pay somebody that does the port. But they've basically got a license to print money. Especially now there's next gen consoles that run just like PCs. The problem before was with the old gen that anything being ported over that will run alright on a PC just may not run on the old gen. Oh, not missed too much, Lee. You've been fine. Only a couple of little dings along the way. We're pretty much damage free, which is not like me on this island. But I am in the minibus, so I'm getting away with a lot of stuff, including speeding. I just realised I was speeding. There actually are speed cameras in various places on this island. You do get snapped. What's happening here then? Is this a crash or is this just traffic? What's going on? They've got 10 seconds to decide what they're doing, or else I'm just going round them. I don't know what's happened there. Brighton's known for one thing: scooters. You're going to say something else though, aren't you, Farah? How do you operate the aircon in Fernbus without stopping the bus? It'll be... Oh god, now I've done it. I'm going to crash now. Look at that! That was terrible. That is me trying to scroll through all the views. Right. I'll actually show you in a second what I was going to show you. Every time I think that I can just go to the outside view, you have to scroll through 6 views. And that's the result. Right. Just after I told Lee that we'd not been crashing. Right. Right, this is what I was going to show you. Let me get back to the cab. So, you have to kind of do it while you're driving and go all the way along and then, set it from there, which it isn't easy. It's like putting the cruise control on in Fernbus. That's difficult as well, isn't it? Same kind of thing. Yeah, scooters. Scooters, yeah. Like on Quadrophenia. They all go to Brighton, don't they? Good film, that. With Sting doing his dancing there. Hey Jeffa, how are you? Long time. How you doing? No, you can't do it while you're driving very easily at all. No, it's worth just pulling over if you can, if you want to do it. Either that, or always put the aircon on at the depot just before you set off. Right, let's have a quick look at the map, because we've not got that far to go now. Actually, we've just got this bottom section to do. So we've actually made decent time. You love the W960, only think you can drive safely in this game. Yeah, well, you've seen my driving even in this. It's not easy. Oh, that guy, just see that? He came out of nowhere. Okay, that's his fault. Knock for knock. Right, 26 kilometers to La Lajita. All good, Jeffy, yeah. All good. This could be the final stop, actually. Given the distance. We'll see. But it's basically been, this one's basically been a complete circuit of the islands, so, you know, we couldn't do a complete circuit of the map in Fernbus. I think that might take us 24 hours. And that's probably being a bit conservative. But it's actually been quite fun again to jump on this. The free play course is very good because you don't have to follow any rules, or you know, you can just jump in and get on with it. Any news when the update is coming to Tourist Bus? No, we've been talking about, you know, what we would like in the update, but you know, they said, Fabian said, once Fernbus was out on console, the team's attention would turn again and focus back on Tourist Bus to fix things. They did also say, didn't they? You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. If you follow Fabian's channel, he did say they would upgrade it to Unreal Engine 5 as well. So there's the thing. Now they won't be able to do that overnight, I don't imagine. So they will have to dedicate themselves to it for a while. We should probably go back on Fabian's channel and you know, we should clip all these things that he says. Kilometers. Charity stream around the map, yeah. Around the Fernbus map, my word. We'd have to have coffee piped in, I think. I tell you what, people say the UK like roundabouts. There's plenty on this. Tourist Bus or Bus Sim, what's the preference? Right now Tourist Bus, because I haven't played enough for Bus Sim yet to probably compare it fairly. I would say, like we said earlier, just waiting for that new update to come out for Bus Sim, then we'll take a look at that. Just a few weeks to go now. No, Xavier, you're right. No, I'll still be doing. I will still be doing Train Life, definitely. Lando Modo will be doing any snow run. Possibly. Yeah, I haven't got it installed at the moment, but I might take a look at it. Dave, you prefer Bus Sim 21 and 18 to Tourist Bus? Yeah, I quite like all of them. It's like what we said about the Train Sim World routes. There's something about all of them. There's things you like, things you don't like. But the worst things, like where Jaffa says there, if you get problems with, you know, save bugs and things like that, spoil the enjoyment, don't they? So this is La Lajita. Put that in neutral. We'll put the handbrake on. This time. Let's go outside. People, look at people jumping up there. Route completed. So it is showing us that we can do the return route, but I'm not going to do the return route tonight. I think that was a good run. That's probably alright for tonight. So thanks everybody for coming in. I appreciate it. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for all the likes. Just thanks for the support in general, really. Probably be live again Saturday afternoon. We'll do the big run up the French coast in Fernbus. If you want to join me for that, keep your eye out, and I will see you then. But until then, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks guys, take care.